I'm like, I don't know, it's bastard hours for me. I'm like, I had a rough day. And I'm just like,
if you keep this up, I'm gonna make certain that you do not see the pearly gates of heaven.
Pearly gates of heaven. Well, I mean, hell's. I'll be in better company in hell, my guy. That's where all the fun people hang out. Do you think Prince went to heaven? I don't fucking think so. Nobody who forgoes like an understandable human name and changes it out for a symbol goes to heaven.
Okay, but that's because he.
No, that's devil speak.
That
when they're talking about speaking in tongues, that's what they mean. They just you just say that whatever the fuck, however you pronounce Prince's symbol name is.
I forgot that Prince went by a runic name for a little while. Like, you know what's weird is, like, in my mind, I always remember the fact that there was a time that he was known as the artist formerly known as Prince, but I never really remember that it's because he named himself a symbol for a little bit.
I mean, like, how did he expect that to go down? I mean, when you make Purple Rain and When Doves Cry, like, you could just do fucking anything, huh?
Was that outrage marketing?
Is that outrage? What do you mean?
Was this motherfucker on the IHOB bit way before everybody else?
IHOB? Prince, the original IHOB.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that was outrage marketing, dude.
No, wait, you're onto something here. So, do you think Prince was like the original Yanni versus what was the thing called? It was Yanni or Yanni? It's like some people heard Yanni, other people heard something else. Do you remember that? Okay, but here's a better one.
Who the fuck are you talking about with Yanni and Yanni?
Hold on. Yanni versus Laurel. Legitimately, this is a thing that is a thing. This happened, I think, back in 2018, 2017. There was a thing where people would listen to this audio clip, and it was some people would hear Yanni, and other people would hear Laurel. I don't know how the fuck that happened because
that's a completely different thing than you were telling me.
Completely different, right? But it's a thing. Like, I think most people heard Laurel. Actually, no, most people heard Yanni, I think. But it's also the same thing as like is this dress blue with black or I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
I have
remember.
no idea what you're talking about of Laurel or Yanni. What was this?
You've never heard of it? Yanni or Laurel is an auditory illusion which became popular in May 2018, in which a short audio recording of speech can be heard as one of two words. I guess depending on like what frequencies you can hear, that does dictate what you hear as Yanni or Laurel. But
I found a clip on YouTube. Do you want to just settle this right now? We can figure it out for the people. I'm going to settle the score right now.
Okay, here. How about you listen along at home and tell us in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. Actually, no. How about this? Spam our iTunes review with either Yanni or Laurel with no context with anything else. Listen along at home. Here you go.
Laurel.
I hear Laurel.
I hear Laurel, and I hear Laurel through your screen too.
It means it's you get it, husband. I love you.
That means
Yanni.
it's a Laurel, and you and I are both right.
So does that mean we're old? Is this how we find out we're old now? If we heard Yanni, that means we're like
no.
It means we'd
Here's
be
what
hip.
I'm proposing.
That means we'd be cool.
I think because the same motherfuckers that are saying that they hear Yanni are probably the same motherfuckers that follow like the Mandela effect or whatever. And it's just people that refuse to be wrong.
Oh, it's like the people who just want to feel special. So they're like,
exactly.
Yeah, I totally see Yanni. Another question. I mean, if we're on that topic,
so long as we're shutting down people, the dress was blue. Next question.
Okay. Those I think we might have cut into just us rambling about dumb shit. Hello and welcome to Spiritual Successor, a comedy video game design podcast where we take your lovely video game ideas and turn them into the next AAA video game titles. I'm one of your hosts, Blake Rea.
I'm your other host, AJ Hart, and I'm going to say it right now. There's been a lot of talk in the games industry world about like game developers getting gobbled up by businesses left and right. I know that everybody's been super curious. AJ, Blake, where is Spiritual Successor Games going to be acquired by?
I'm selling out.
By?
The moment
we are selling out, the second either of those companies look at us, we will sell out. Here's the thing, Blake, I'm so sorry. I know that you've dropped one of the company's names. I did just have to censor it because we don't know who's going to buy us first. And I refuse to put out any positive messages towards either side.
Can I take some guesses? Is it Oh no, you had to censor that one out too. Let me take a different guess.
I had to censor that one out again. No. Nope,
Okay,
that one's got censored too.
Okay,
Blake,
what
I'm
about
not joking. I'm not sending any vibes to any other game company. I'm doing a strict vibe embargo until one of them purchases us. Then all of our vibes, all of our energy will be aimed. All the negative energy will, of course, be aimed at the competitor, because if we're selling out, we're going full bias. And all the good energy will be put towards the company that does purchase us. I want it to be completely clear. When we are acquired, Blake and I will sell out to our core.
Well, for us to sell out,
it's gonna be a real Grimes Elon Musk situation. People are gonna be like, "Damn, I love the Suck Boys."
What are you wait, what? How? How is that at all comparable?
Because Grimes used to be like, "Yo, I'm with you, the people," and then she named a kid JPEG and defended Elon Musk a lot.
No, AJ, that is the most of the people name. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, the kid's name is
no. She could have gone with something rich and artsy and fucking cultured, but no, she's a fucking troll meme lord like the people, and she named her kid JPEG. How fucking hilarious is that?
I'm sorry, Blake, the kid's not actually named JPEG, right?
Oh, now I'm disappointed, actually.
No, it's worse. It's like Aeon Flux or something. It's got like a weird character in it. Go ahead and look. Okay. Go ahead and look up Grimes' child. Name.
What the fuck? This goes back to what you and I were talking about. How do you even pronounce that? This is the same shit that Prince was up to. It's just like, you can't just put symbols on things and say that's your name. That's not how it works. Like, I do appreciate though that their brother or their sibling is just named Xavier Musk. Also, Musk is not good. It's not a good last name. I'm not a big fan of it. Also, it
really is wild that one of the richest people in the world is really named Guy Stinky.
Guy Stinky.
Because Elon's like a whatever name, right?
Are Elon and
Musk?
Are Elon and Grimes still together, or did they get?
No, they broke up.
Oh, didn't they have like a couple kids together? That's a big bump.
They had at least one, which is named that.
Well, you know what?
Speaking
of breakups, I want to give example about how AJ and I are never going to fucking quit each other, because we need each other. And I have proof that AJ and I's love is eternal. I want to tell a little story, AJ.
Oh yeah, we have to apologize because we weren't here. We didn't do a show last week because Blake
I'm not apologizing. I took a fucking weekend off to go hang out and do mad crazy shit with my best bro in San Francisco. I don't need to apologize to nobody. You and I, we went hiking. We drank beer in a waterfall. We fucking walked the streets of San Francisco. We went touristing. We went hiking. I know I already said hiking, but I'm already running. I had a bread bowl,
it was
AJ.
A good hiking
That's the most exciting thing.
Twice.
That is the most exciting thing I've done in 3 months. Is that beautiful San Francisco bread bowl. Oh, but
everything, all of that pales in comparison to the most eventful and beautiful thing that happened during your trip, which was the first night that we got to see each other. Blake, we went to a little delicious establishment that has become one of my new favorites in the Bay called Homegrown, a mac and cheese establishment.
It's not homegrown, it's homeroom. Apparently, it's not your favorite if you can't.
I fucked up. I'm so sorry, Homeroom.
I mean,
it was such an eventful night.
It was such an eventful night for us, and I can't believe you forgot. I was going to remember Homeroom for the 30 years of the future of our French. Actually, no, we got to be friends longer than that, because that would imply we die at 50. I don't want to die at 50. I
don't want to die at 50 either.
I mean, 60, 61. That's a good time. That's a good time to go.
I think I'm just not going to die, actually. Anyway, so we're in Homeroom, the delicious mac and cheese establishment, and I arrived there, and Blake has already been there with his dear sweet brother. Mm-hmm. And I see this motherfucker, and I'm like, there he is. The coolest man in the world. And I go in,
there he is, the second coolest man in the world.
So we give each other a big old hug, and we're embracing, and it's great. And everyone in the restaurant stands up, and they all cheer for us, and they go, yeah! That part didn't happen, but the rest of the story that I'm going to tell from here on does. So we continue hugging, and then I have another friend there named Brooke, and Brooke is there seeing Blake again for the first time in far too long. And so Brooke and Blake are hugging, and I'm seeing Jordan for the first time in a grip, which is Blake's brother. So I'm hugging Jordan, and everyone's just hugging each other and loving each other, and it's great.
It's really just a real fun, hey, everybody's just so, you can see the happiness radiating off of our group of just how like energized we all were to be sitting next to one another. So,
and this isn't hyperbole. The joy was seen by one Miss Mama B.
Miss Mama B. So this place, it exclusively sells mac and cheese like themed dishes, but they have like a killer dessert list. So this woman who wasn't even our waitress walks up to us, and basically, did she arrive with the desserts or did she come later? Like, I don't actually.
No, she swung by once and asked us if we wanted dessert, and we were like, "Oh, we're really stuffed. I don't know if we can do it." And she's like, "You know what? Why don't you guys just go ahead and stick around? I got a little something for you." And I was like, that sounds crazy. I'm sure that's just like a discount on the desserts or something.
Yeah.
and I guess it was, because this woman decided to come around a little bit later and gave our table a bunch of free dessert, just cookies for everybody.
Yeah. Like, it was like it was like their own version of Oreo. So it's like these big ass like chocolate cookies that just had cream filling in them. Oh, it was so good. So
they
tasty.
They were delicious. So Blake and I did get free dessert because our friendship is super strong.
I do want to stay though. She did come up with the desserts and basically said, "Hey, this is for you guys because it was just so nice to see like that much love, like see you guys hugging each other." I'm paraphrasing. That wasn't like the exact thing, but it was just like AJ and I's like fucking bro love and just like the just sheer amount of like, I was gonna say passion, but that's not the right word.
It's the right word. It is passion.
The sheer amount of just fucking friendship AJ and I have got us free dessert, and that wasn't like the first time. That was like the first time that friendship vibe. That wasn't the last time the friendship vibes helped us out that weekend, but
no,
that's a story for another time.
Go ahead.
And we need to get into the episode.
It also won't be the last time that we've gotten free desserts out of it. I don't know how I'm going to weaponize that power, but I will find a way.
Well, it's just you and I have this mentality now of anytime you and I walk into an establishment, doesn't fucking matter.
We should
you and
get
I
free
hug.
Desserts.
No, we hug. We just like anytime you and I,
Okay.
some basic bitches get pigeons when they walk into a room. You and I fucking bro hug it out whenever we walk into an establishment.
Like,
yeah.
Anytime that you and I are going to eat somewhere, one of us has to get there first as a plant, and then the other one will come in and be so excited to see the other one. And we are going to be the scene everywhere we go, and we're always going to get as many freebies as possible.
Okay, but that one, I get the real magic of it though is you have to wait a period of time and then hug again, because that expresses like the overexcitement. Because it's like everybody, the waitress I'm imagining would tune you out if you only do a one big hug once. But like after you order, after they take your order and then you get up and hug again, oh yeah, they're gonna remember. AJ, I actually want to try this and see how much free shit we can get. Like, I think that would be so fucking cool.
You know what? Next time we're in the same city, let's go on a little bit of a run and see how many freebies we can get with this.
Hug freebies, weaponizing friendship.
Real though, I think we've gone on long enough.
Yeah,
I think it's time to talk about video games.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to give the first video game?
No, I don't. I'm lazy today.
What?
You give me the first one.
What? All right. Yeah. Let me.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna phone this one in.
This one comes to us on Twitter from Caleb Martin at Is This a Thea? Something based around whatever you think slamwiches would be. AJ, you and I had some pretty killer sandwiches on our trip in San Francisco. What do you think we can do some sort of cooking game where you have to fight the ingredients to then use them in a sandwich? So
for the purpose of the bit, we're pretending that we've never eaten at Denny's and don't know what a slamwich is.
Oh, I totally forgot about that as I was reading the submission.
What the fuck do you mean you forgot what a slamwich was?
Because they're fucking basic sandwiches. They're not good. I'm sorry. They're not moons over my
stuff in there.
They're not eggs over my hammy. They're not the fucking hash brown burger that has the wonderful potato gravy on it, brown gravy on it. It's just sandwiches was cool in the 90s, AJ, and then everybody was like, I need something more extreme and something better. And then we got better things.
Okay, so then let's enhance the slamwich. Blake, how familiar are you with the greatest sport ever made, slam ball?
I've not a clue what that is.
Let me make sure it's called slam ball. Give me one quick second to Google slam ball.
Slam ball sounds like something the jackasses would do.
Yes, it is called slam ball. Could you go ahead and just look up slam ball for me?
Am I gonna see something really raunchy?
No, you're gonna see the dopest thing imaginable, actually.
Slam ball top play. Oh wait, is this the thing where they're on the? Oh my god, that's way too loud. Is this the one where they're on the trampolines and they have to fucking go at it? Oh
It's
my
basketball with
God.
trampolines.
What? Okay. All right. So are you saying? Okay. So let's take. Denny's is dying. Denny's is just, it's a dying brand.
Shit, really?
Denny's is a dying brand. They're not fun. Ever since they released the whole like cartoons that would play in the restaurant that had like the mascots.
Oh yeah, with the horrible
like,
pancake man.
The horrible pancake
that
man
guy
that had a
sucks.
fucking alcohol addiction. Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird thing. Well, I mean, he was addicted to syrup or something. Like it was bizarre. It's bizarre. If you have some time, actually, for our European and other world listeners, there's a restaurant around here that it's always open, but that doesn't mean
it's called Denny's.
good at all.
You only go there in between the hours of 11 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Because it's not very good diner food, but it's also like one of the few
only
places
place
that's
that's
edible
open.
and open. Blake and I spent a lot of time there at Denny's in college because it was good. It was a good.
I mean, their
college
hot
place
chocolate
to
was
be.
pretty damn good. Their hot chocolate was pretty damn good. So going back to the narrative that we're crafting here is Denny's needs to fucking rebrand, and their whole goal is they want to get a sports event started that is hosted by Denny's, and they are calling it Slam Ball. But
the Denny's Slam Bowl.
the Denny's Slam Ball.
For Slam Ball.
So I want to take. Oh my god. What? Okay. Hold on.
Is there a way we can shove the word slam in stadium? I'm having trouble fitting it in there.
Slay-Diëm?
Can you? Slay-Diëm is nothing.
No. That is something because it's
Slay-Diëm is something.
No. It's Slay-Diëm because it's SLAY-Diëm. So you have like slay and cool kick-ass bold letters, and then diem, like carpe diem. You put a little fucking apostrophe over the E, and then bam, it's classy but also rad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also what I love about Slay-Diëm is that it does not signal towards Denny's or Slam Ball or Stadium. It's incredible. It's so wild.
Well, no. Okay, does Wrigley Stadium say anything about fucking baseball? No. Does the Staples Center? Actually, sorry. Now it's called like the crypto. Have we talked about that yet? By the way.
What? Wait, no. I'm sorry. What were you about to say? Was a stadium renamed to
hold on.
crypto?
Let me get this correct. So the Staples Center.
Which is like the big sports spot in LA.
It is considered it's considered like a famous location.
It's the LA
on
sports
the West
ball.
Not exactly, because it's like they have everything from huge fucking concerts to like also big boxing events to it's connected right next to like the convention center, so you'll have like a bunch of weebs and a bunch of basketball players hanging out in the same area.
What did they rename it to? I'm so afraid.
So it's not good. Prepare yourselves. So Staples Center recently renamed itself to Crypto.com Arena. I shit you not, .com is part of the name.
You're kidding.
No, it's not. I'm not kidding. It is called the Crypto.com Arena, and I fucking hate it.
No.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding you. So
this is where the Lakers are going to be from now on.
Yeah, they're I mean, the word crypto is pretty cool, but that's because I grew up with Crypto the dog, like the animated series.
Crypto.com? It has the fucking word.
It has dog. I know, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. So you know what this implies, though? It's like we need to up Crypto.com Arena's fucking. We need to gun for that. So we're making NFT.
The
www.slay-diëm.com
arena Slay-Diëm.
Slay-Diëm.
Fuck, I don't even have a game anymore, Blake. I'm just so mad about everything we've talked about.
Dude, I know. Like, okay, if it would be one thing if they named it crypto, like the crypto arena.
Blake,
like, okay,
we're not going to think of anything funnier than Crypto.com Arena.
I know.
Parody's dead.
It's just so weird. It's weird. It's just weird.
It's real.
Dude, I don't even know. Like that. Honestly. The ingenuity to rename the Staples Center to Crypto.com can only be thought of by somebody who invests in crypto and NFTs. It's just that stupid. You know what I mean? Okay.
Hey, I have a fun idea.
Yeah, what's up?
Because I'm looking at the Crypto.com Arena website right now.
Yeah. What do you see? Is there like some sort of crypto thing you can buy for the Staples Center?
No. I just think it's really funny that it's called the Crypto.com Arena and the website is CryptoArena.com. It's just stupid. A fun little game here, though, is to find out who you think is the most on brand to be playing at a place called Crypto.com Arena.
Oh, for example, I know what you're bringing up. You're talking about the guy, the fucking mascot for Crypto Arena, like, right?
No, I'm just looking at the poster right now that's doing a promo, and guess who's playing at Crypto.com Arena? That's right, Machine Gun Kelly. That doesn't shock me. Like, that sentence just feels right. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. Machine Gun Kelly's fucking that dude's wild. Like, he's unpredictable. He was in the new Jackass movie. So like, that dude's just bizarre. Also, just because, fuck it. This is spiritualsuccessor.com Arena. Welcome to our Crypto Talk podcast. What's Mark? Not Mark Wahlberg. The other Mark. The guy who's from
Zuckerberg?
Jason Bourne actor. He was also in Good Will Hunting. Fuck, what is his name? Jason Bourne. Matt Damon, thank you. He's the fucking mascot for Crypto.com.
Yo, that's right. We never got to talk about the Matt Damon crypto ad that I saw in theaters one time, where he just walks around and is like, you know what's really manly? Ice climbing, flying a plane, going to space.
That's the ad.
Crypto.
I know.
It has the same energy as like the Dr. Pepper "It's Not for Women" advertisement.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Just because because you and I have talked about this bullshit, I don't want to make a video game for Slay-Diëm. I want to make an ad for Slay-Diëm. Will you entertain that with me? So, what do we know? What do we know about Denny's? So we're working the rebrand department for Denny's, and this is going to be the ad that plays before Slay-Diëm. So if we just using inspiration from like the best of the bit.
What do we know that he's been
what's
like
our
some
Dr.
really
Pepper
big
isn't
ad
for
campaigns
women
in the last couple years?
Can we? You know what? I have an idea for you. Let's talk about
I think we should bring back sexism in marketing. I think Matt Damon's on some bold shade trying to bring back sexism.
I want to pitch you on this. We've fucking, for too long, we have been othering the communities that go to Denny's. Who are the communities that go to Denny's? Drunkards. People who are really high and really hungry, and theater kids, because that's the only place that's open.
Exclusively crossed. I can't explain that. Like that. I hope Denny's got crossed. You know what crossed is, right? Crossed.
Yeah, I know what. You mean cross-faded? I thought you meant crossed as in like I'm crossed, and like I also believed that because I'm like
really angry people. Man, okay, here's the thing: is the fucking IHOP mascot pancake guy looks like he's on a bender.
He's a fucking drunk dude. He's. I mean, alcoholism's a very real problem. I don't want to minimize that, but that fucking pancake house alcoholism. It's legit. It's like, dude, look. Hold on. Let me get this dude's fucking name, because this guy is not. He's not put together, and it is. Strange that they were like, hey,
I bet you this
let's make him a
pancake
mascot.
knows how to fucking party is the thing.
I mean, yeah, if you're a fucking pancake who's literally holding up a shot of syrup, one of them is empty, and he also has a trunker hat. This guy would wear beer wolf hats. Like, this is that dude's this is this dude's energy. So he's part of this whole mascot where there's egg, bacon, pancake, and sausage, and they're all really weirdly designed. But to go back to what we're talking about. They all
look like Rick and Morty characters.
Oh, yeah, the teeth. The teeth are totally, they have that kind of rounded shape. Wow, this is just Pickle Rick, isn't it? Holy fuck. Dude, no, like, sausage is just basically Pickle Rick. Like, it's the same vibe. It's weird. Hold on. This is giving me gastrointestinal bad. So let's discuss an ad. So we are trying to get people hyped about Denny's, and I'm tired of othering.
Sorry, is the Slay-Diëm still here? I have not been taking notes, and I'm so lost with everything we have here.
AJ, you gotta fucking keep up with me in this mad dash of a world where NFTs and cryptos are making millionaires every minute. You gotta be fucking adaptable.
You gotta be
fucking adaptable. You gotta be with me. We are going to make Denny's Slay-Diëm a big thing, and this is how we're gonna do it. we are going to pander to our audience. This is an ad, like, let's go back to the crypto thing. It's like the whole ad was like, what's manly? I climb ice mountains,
for what it's
drinking
worth,
whiskey.
Matt Damon knew exactly who to target, and it was like 40-year-old men that are easily swayed by toxic masculinity, like dead on the money.
So what if we do that ad, but we replace every bit with like, what's... I'm trying. Okay. Now,
is our pancake still going to be sexist?
I mean, a sexist pancake. There you go. That's the bit. All right, moving on.
All right.
All right. Did you give that one or no? I gave that one. You give me.
You
something.
gave that one. I got a one for you. This comes from Blue Bowser Stan account at Koopa Kirby. Nintendo franchise fusions: Mario and Fire Emblem, Kirby and Wario, Animal Crossing and F-Zero, and so on. Basically, here's what I want to do. Blake, let's each pick a Nintendo franchise, and we're going to combine them. We're just going to run them at each other, smash them really hard doing my cool IP accelerator. And we're going to see what comes out. I hear you clicking. Are you Googling Nintendo IPs right now?
No.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Wow, this girl's cute. Hold on.
What the fuck? What did you Google?
I typed in obscure Nintendo games, and then it just showed this really cute princess girl. And I'm like, steal my heart, please, because she's like also a pirate or something.
Is
She's
it Shantae?
Are you Shantae? Is that the one where they have like the big purple pants and like the long
she's
black
a genie.
hair? No. This is no. Oh my god, this is a sign. This is a fucking sign. I know who we're doing. All right.
Okay, let's load her in the accelerator, Matron. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, Pikmin.
Captain Syrup.
How the fuck did you make this about pancakes again?
I know, it's a fucking sign, right? It's a fucking sign. All right, so
who is this?
Okay, so type her up. She's from the WarioWare games. Leader of the SST Cup in Wario Land, Syrup can unnerve and fool the evil Wario. She's the Harley Quinn to his Joker, true love. I mean, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, they're an item now, but so how can we bring...
I've never seen this character in my life.
Yeah, no, this is my first time seeing her, and she's already stolen my heart. So how can we bring pirates to Pikmin? Because I've never played a Pikmin game.
You've never played a Pikmin game?
No, they've never interested me. I see it, and I'm like, that's dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. It just looks dumb. I mean,
I've never once in my life been this angry that you are a primary shareholder of Spiritual Successor.
You're stuck with me, baby. You can't quit me. I'm your one-way ticket to free cookies and desserts, AJ. You can't fucking
Captain
quit
Syrup.
me.
Have you played Wario game? Because apparently
of course
she's
I
from
played
the
a
hit
Wario
video game
game.
Wario Land.
I mean, I didn't
Mario
play like
Land
the
3.
original like Wario like Mario knockoffs. I've only ever played WarioWare, and she's never appeared in WarioWare. But I mean, she's cute. She's a pirate. She has a cool like little belt buckle that has Wario's face on it. And
Is it Wario's face? I thought it was a ghost or an octopus.
Well, no, because it's the mustache. Oh, it might be an octopus. I don't know, actually.
It might be Wario's mustache. Hold
Fucking-
on, you might be onto something.
All right, so okay, how can we bring the pirate's life for me to Pikmin? So give us the basic outline of what is a Pikmin game.
So you got a bunch of little
gameplay?
guys. You're one funny little guy, and then you have a bunch of little guys that follow you, and you're having to collect things around the world. So let's say you're running around and you're super small. Think Thumbelina lost in a front yard.
Okay.
And you see, what's this? A AA battery. But it's really heavy, and so you can't take it back to your ship yourself. But you got all these fun little guys behind you, and you throw your fun little guys at the battery, and then they pick up the battery, and they take it to where it needs to go. Mm-hmm. That's really the whole game. You just have a bunch of little guys, and it's a collectathon.
What is the end goal? You're trying to like build a spaceship
Find
to
all
get
the
out,
things.
or like
I think there's a story. I think in the first one you're just like exploring things, and Olimar's just trying to. I think he is trying to rebuild his spaceship. Mm-hmm. In the second one, I think you're just running around trying to collect as much data while you're trying to find Captain Olimar. And in the third one, you have to collect enough fruit so that you don't die of starvation.
Okay, so here's the game. So I'm just gonna make an assumption here that
that's kind of wild now that I think about it, is that the other two, you just sort of like there, and if you don't like finish your spaceship in time, you just sort of like, oh, I guess I'm stuck on Earth. In number 3, your characters can legitimately starve to death and die a horrible, excruciating slow death.
So how about this? You know what pirates had to deal with that was also kind of, it was the first time restraint of the high seas, scurvy, AJ. So this is our Pikmin game. We are stowaways on Captain Syrup's ship. And our goal is to go to the various points of the ship to collect materials to get off of it. But you need to not be caught by Mrs. Syrup because she will eat you because you're colorful like fruit. She's got scurvy. She's got to take care of herself. But
so we are Pikmin. It's just like a little bit of like a Smurfs and what's the big guy in the Smurfs called? I want to say his name is Gazpacho, but that's not right.
Gazpacho? That's an obscure fucking song that my brother probably showed you.
What's the big guy? No, gazpacho's a type of cold soup. What is the big guy from the Smurfs called that wants to eat all the Smurfs?
Zorpazorp McGunderson.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, is that what we're dealing with? Is like you're Captain Olimar and you're just trying to hide from the giant pirate lady?
Smurfs. Hold on. This is gonna, like, my OCD brain is fucking with me right now. Gargamel. Oh, that sounds like a lovely candy. Hey, honey, can you please pass me the Gargamels?
This is nothing.
What do you mean it's nothing? I'm making comedy here. I'm trying to... Now, quick, ask me, is it good comedy? No. But I'm trying. You
are trying. Thank you for putting in the effort. I'm glad someone is.
You want me to give you a game idea?
Yeah, hit me with a game.
Well, here's the thing. I misread this. The very kind, the very wonderful Valentine Hearts in your eyes, yet again, dust in your eyes, said Anamonagumi Pokemon Rock Band, but I read it as Anamonagoofy, as in the Goofy movie. So I'm trying to think of, like, how can we do an Anamonaguchi Scott Pilgrim Goofy adventure? Because, man, the Goofy movie... And Goofy, I think there was a second one, the Goofy movie. Which one's the
extremely goofy movie?
Which one's the...
Put some fucking respect on its name.
I mean, I'm trying to fucking... Which one's the one where Goofy got jiggy with the librarian? Was that the first one or the second one?
That would be the extremely goofy movie.
Fucking... Yeah, because that's right, because he's going to college or whatever, right?
Yes, he's going to college with his good son, Max. And Max is going to compete in the X Games.
Did you ever see... Go ahead. Sorry, I was just gonna go off. I was just gonna go off on a tangent. There's a clip out there where, like, Goofy's not Goofy, Mac kid. What's the kid's name again? Max. Where Max's girlfriend kind of hits on Goofy, and I think it's from the TV series, but not like. It always made me uncomfortable. But then I like.
There's a Goofy movie TV series?
Dude, I don't even know. All I saw was it's a clip where Max and his girlfriend are hanging out. Goofy comes up, and then his girlfriend gives Goofy a kiss on the cheek, and then Goofy's like, a girl, and it's just the fucking weirdest thing because she's like 19, and he's like, I don't know, what's a good old man age? 50. He's 50 years old.
He's probably like 50 years old.
So. Is there?
You know what? Yeah. I think that it's time for a Goofy movie video game. It will be one of those. What is that called when it's like a branded video game that's tied to an IP?
Branded video game.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, I think it's time for a Goofy movie video game because we never got one. Not that I remember, and so if I don't know about it, it doesn't exist.
That is kind of shocking that we never got one because we got like a Nightmare Before Christmas Game Boy game. We got what are some other... We had a Lion King video game. We had an Aladdin video game. It was kind of shocking that they didn't do like No, they had to have done. They could. It's missed opportunities of fucking going to the X Games. Goofy.
So, okay, I found a Goof Troop video game, and I found a Disney's Extremely Goofy skateboarding video game, which is the closest I think we're going to get.
Goof Troop. Okay. All right. So we're gonna. What is the follow-up?
Disney's Extremely Goofy skateboarding video game for PC. What am I looking at?
I don't. Magic.
This is a Tony Hawk clone.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And it's just the whole soundtrack. I bet you is what's his face? Powerline. It's just Powerline rips.
Can only hope. Whoa, they're doing 6 stunts.
You want to know a little fun fact? Just because I love through lines for podcasts. Did you know Prince was originally supposed to be Powerline?
Whoa, really?
Yeah, I think so. It was either him or Michael
Wait,
Jackson.
what the fuck do you mean you think so? Hey, want to know a cool fact I made up right now?
I feel like, was Prince supposed to be
You can't Google
Powerline?
it now after you dropped it like a fact. You fuck.
Ooh, yeah, how about this? 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 The character of Powerline was heavily inspired by real-life pop stars, including Prince and Bobby Brown. Bam!
Okay.
Fucking He wasn't
Blake,
supposed
that's
to
a
voice.
completely different
Yeah, it's a
sentence
different-
than Prince was supposed to
Hey.
be Powerline.
You know, you're right. I'm wrong. Whatever. Okay, can I give you a different game submission? Because I feel like that one, I don't
You
see
can give me
anything
another
on
one.
it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I got to talk about the extremely goofy movie and the goofy movie, and that brings me joy, and that's a job well done in my books. Man, you remember the pizza that they eat in the first Goofy movie?
Dude,
God, that
I was
like, such
literally
good
thinking
pizza.
about that as I was asking you, like, man, which movie was it where he had the librarian girlfriend? Mike, my brain just immediately like flashed back to God, that cheese that they were having by the pool. Oh, it was,
How did they make that pizza look so delicious? Or like
is
that cheese look
fucking
so
gooey.
good, and also make the cheese whiz look so disgusting? The talent from that art
because
team.
it was so saturated, it was like a really saturated yellow versus like that nice cool like yellow of pizza. Because like
Also-
one looks like chemical, the other one does not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I've never slept in a waterbed, and I really hope that I get the chance to one day, just because when I do, I will be thinking of the Goofy movie all night long.
Nah, AJ, don't sleep in a waterbed. You have too many sharp edges. If I know one thing about you, it's you have too many sharp points all over your bod.
I'm a real prickly son of a bitch. Blake, do you want to give me a video game?
All right, AJ. So I got a submission for you because I you know what? I just read into Valentine Heart in Your Eyes, and I didn't really commit to that. So I want to give you another Valentine Hearts in Your Eyes yet again at Dust in Your Eyes, a card battle game, but instead of cards, monsters are summoned graffiti tag style with spray cans, and they included an image that you can see on our Twitter. But you know what energy this gives me a lot of? You were the one that told me about this, and for some reason, it always sticks in my brain. It's that weird anime series where they have to fight for tankobons, and the tankobons are like anthropomorphic, where it's like they show up at the store and they have to like fight one another to get the best tankobon, or like the food, the bento box, bento fighters, or bento brawlers.
Bento. You're thinking of
Yeah.
bento, and it is
Yeah.
not. There's no food coming to life in that one. It really is just people wanting to punch each other very hard to get discount bento boxes.
Hey, that sounds like fucking bad. That doesn't
It's
sound
a good.
good.
It's a fun one. It was one of those anime that I found during like the golden age of anime, where like it wasn't like super mainstream, and there was like weird obscure ways for you to see anime, and you could only watch like the localized ones if they were either localized or you pirated them, because like it was before this big streaming blow up. So there's
AJ,
a lot
you're
of
a
weird
pirate?
anime I watched in my adolescence.
AJ,
Bento
you're a
was one of
pirate?
them. Yeah.
Hey, no, dude, I
Yeah.
get it. Queen Syrup would be proud of you. I already forgot her name. I just remember it had syrup in her name.
It is Captain Syrup. I don't know
Is
why
it
you
Captain
threw
Syrup?
royalty on her, but sure.
Did I call her Queen Syrup?
You did.
God damn it. All right, Captain. Oh my God, she's in Mario Kart. How cute. All right.
The fuck she is in Mario Kart? What? No, she's not.
It says it's Mario Kart. I typed in Captain
Mario
Syrup
Kart?
Mario Kart. I don't know. It just says Mario Kart. She also looks like the captain from Secret of Monkey Island. Cool design. Really cool design.
What Mario Kart is she in?
I don't know. Let's stay on topic. Why are you getting off topic?
Right, sorry. My bad. Anyway, yeah. This is nothing like Bento. I'm sorry, but I feel like you were reaching for Bento and fighting Foodons at the same time.
Fighting Foodons. That's what I was thinking of, because that's the one where like you crack open a melon soda and then like a hot fighter lady comes out, right?
Probably. I don't think that they're hot. I think they're just like weird little caricatures.
And what is this called again? Fighting Foodons. Fighting futons. Futons? Oh, it's
Futons.
just it's literally just futons. I thought it was futons. All right. Well, that's a story for another day. This guy's a toilet. There's a fighter here that just looks like a toilet. This is not good.
It does kind of look like a toilet. What food is that supposed to be?
I don't even know. I think it's like a chef thing. Okay. So can we do a realm or some sort of like anime inspired thing where everybody, or not everybody, but like it's a Zatch Bell kind of situation. You have your one spray can and it can summon a specific fighter, and is there a way that we can includes a sort of like drawn to life sort of aesthetic where it's like you have to spray paint this thing and whatever you spray paint comes to life and will fight for you in this world? So, oh my God! Wait a second, AJ.
Is this a card game like drawn to life? But it is a normal card game. But every time you play a card, you have to draw your little guy, and then they stand up like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
I have something even fucking better for you. I apologize, Dustin, but I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna roll with it in my own way. So I want to do an augmented reality game. Stick with me.
You always want to do an augmented
because
reality
they're just
game.
so cool, and so many of them are fucking terrible. Like one of them is like. Have you played the Witcher augmented reality game? It's stupid.
We're going to get such a small window where like video augmented reality games are made before they are like bastardized and just horrible to experience.
We're
because
already
they've been
there.
commercialized.
They're terrible. I mean, AJ, most of your augmented reality games are commercialized bullshit. Look at the Witcher game. Look at Pokemon Go. I mean, Pokemon Go is kind of fun.
Pokemon Go's the only good one that I've experienced. The Witcher one and the Harry Potter one both suck shit.
Actually, Pokemon Go is not a good AR game and you know why? Is because most people turn off the fucking camera function because it slows down and kills their battery, so they just play it in the simulated environment. They just walk around. Then no, but
I mean, it is still augmented because you're walking around.
But it's augmented. Augmented reality implies
it's not the same. You want the visual feature.
You're looking. Yeah, because you're looking through and seeing an augmented reality. It's just like. He's just like, hey, walk around and there's this thing. So what I'm pitching you. So everybody at home, do something for me. Hold your phone out like it's a spray paint can, and keep your finger, your right index finger or whatever finger you use, on the volume button. Now imagine if you had to do this hand setup and paint things.
I held the volume button while you were talking and it blasted my ears.
Hey. Oh, AJ, never change. I love you, man. You're just you're
I was
our
in the
perfect
scene.
special boy. I love you. So you have this, and now you can see your screen. So picture like you just are walking in downtown Los Angeles, and there's these giant walls that are just begging to be painted. You can go up and with your phone go up and like tag on a wall that only people with that same like app can see. Now,
that's kind of cool.
That's cool, but how do we turn it stanky?
Make it an NFT.
Okay, I want to say something. You and I, we can't just turn things crypto and turn things NFT and be like, haha, that's the bit. Because, like, we've done that. We've done it enough. And we get it. NFTs are fucking shitty.
You're right.
Like NFTs are bad.
How can we attach this to Crypto.com Arena?
So,
You're right. No, we need to put a little bit more thought into it. How can we get this affiliated with the Crypto.com Arena?
So one thing I want to take from Pokemon Go, which I think was a really cool thing, is the idea of gyms and the ownership of gyms. So for those that, if you lived under a rock and never touched Pokemon Go or never like saw a video about it, there are gyms that you can walk to, and if you can beat the Pokemon inside of it, your Pokemon is then placed in the gym, and the gym becomes under your banner. And the three banners were like Team Mystic, Team Valor, and the other one that nobody gave a fuck about.
Team Instinct. I'm gonna beat you up.
Wait, were you an Instinct?
Yeah, it was the yellow one.
I was Mystic, man.
I know, you've made a mistake. And I forgive you for that.
True friend. So is there a way, because like one of the big, there's this Facebook guy or this YouTuber guy that I watch, and his whole thing is that he goes up. I know my segues are weird.
I'm just imagining the world where Facebookers was a thing and not YouTubers.
I mean, I know, right? I mean, well, there are there. They just, a lot of popular Facebook pages just re-upload other people's content and get away with it. I'm not bitter about it. So there's this guy that I follow, and all of his videos are about going to like popular graffiti sites where he sees like hate speech or like really rancid, just bad graffiti, like not like bad artistically, but just problematic graffiti. And he does these beautiful murals to cover it all up. And obviously, here's the thing that happens with a lot of taggers is like the moment you put an art down, people are like, I'm going to tag over it. So can we gamify this thing of like you are constantly seeing art that is covering itself up? So it's like you can show up somewhere and it's like, oh, now I want to paint on top of this, or I want to add on to this. And actually, that's the game. So you can go up to a wall or some popular spot, and let's use Los Angeles. Your crypto is bought into this. They just have a blank wall right next to their building that's just asking to be crypto tagged. Oh my God, that's what it's called, crypto tag. Fucking Christ.
It writes itself.
It writes itself, and then it has like, and then you can fucking, oh my God, AJ, hold on, we're on to something here. So my idea is that, so you say you start with a blank wall. Somebody from like Team Crab,
Team Crab walks over, they spray paint a big crab on it.
Yes, and then fucking that.
And it's kind of a small crab though. So I'm part of Team Lobster. I come over, I draw a big lobster, and then my big lobster kills their little crab.
Well, no,
and
how about
somebody else?
No. I want to make this really fucking extra stanky, and I want to gamify the idea of FOMO. Like, FOMO is the game here. So you have this spray paint of a crab. The moment you complete that piece of art, that generates a unique NFT that person can sell and be bought. So then
you just said that we can't just make hold on.
I'm adding here. So another person comes up from Team Lobster and then spray paints over that or builds on top of it, and then that becomes its own individual NFT.
And it deletes the last NFT.
So it is the idea of constantly trying to, like the thing that happens in like the art community is like, if you buy up all of an art collection, you basically get to determine what it is worth, because anytime anything else goes up, they'll always be using whatever like price you paid for that art. And there's like, so what if we did that thing where it's like, hey, you can split second make this NFT, sell a lot of money, or sell a lot for it, and then the moment it changes, maybe that money can go to somebody else, or maybe that becomes its own chain of NFTs, and you can't get an NFT of the original art anymore because it's changed. So it's like it's forcing people to be like, oh, I got to get out. I got to go out there and see what this thing is worth. But but I'm trying to think of like, okay, what is the game though? There's still feels game. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe we could go back to what you were saying, where it's, hey, you tag this location, and then you get to see this thing fight.
I think we ditch the NFT thing. I think we just go with the idea that, like, it is a space that you've drawn something on, and somebody else can draw something worse but bigger, and it gets rid of your thing.
Okay, so is it just something that animates, or is this something that...
No, I think it's just a big doodle.
I'm trying to think of like a lot of stank. I'm trying to think, I don't know. That's what I was trying to lean towards, like, okay, is there something we can do that is problematic with this? And
unfortunately, all the things that you could do with a video game that are like real world bad, I think have already been done.
Hey, all right, podcast's over. AJ said
I think our podcast might be running up, dude. like I'm so sorry, but the dystopia is real sometimes. You know what I
mean? Yeah, we did open up the episode talking about crypto.com arena. Yeah, the joke is kind of just...
It's still the funniest thing in the world.
It's not. It's terrible. It's awful. Like, it's fucking terrible.
I love it because it's the worst thing imaginable. Crypto.com arena, they put the word .com into it. I think that's the part that fucks me up the most.
It's just not good. Okay, so let's talk about video games.
Let's pick a nug.
Yeah, let's pick a nug, and then we can see if we can't smash a modifier into it. So what are our games? We had our spray paint can augmented reality game. We
We had an
our
extremely goofy movie video game where we just kind of talked about the goofy movie. We had...
Hey AJ, really quickly, did we like make a game this week now that I think about it? Or did we just kind of like we're still riding
sort of
the high of
vibed.
just hanging out?
Yeah, I you know what? I'm looking at it. I think we just sort of hung out this time.
What if we just uploaded an episode says the hangout episode?
No, if I'm uploading an episode, I'm calling it whatever the fuck you called the Denny's Slam Ball Arena because it was absolutely buck wild.
Slay-Diëm? A Slay-Diëm, yeah. And it has the apostrophe over the E, like Carpe Diem or whatever. Actually, does Carpe Diem actually have an apostrophe now that I say that? Carpe Diem? Yeah, like the diem should have an apostrophe. It doesn't. All right, whatever.
Cool. So it's going to be called the Slay-Diëm with the apostrophe over the E. I don't think we made a game today, but I'm leaving with a smile on my face.
You know what? I had fun. Fuck it. I had fun. Thank you. You know what? Hey, we're going to update our modifiers. If you want to get in on our Discord, check us out on Patreon. You can join for as little as $2 a month. And that's all I got, man. Like I'm so happy to be back.
We didn't even go to patch notes. You just sort of plugged that.
That's it. There's no AJ. This is a Wild West episode. We don't do segues on this. We didn't even like open the AJ. We didn't even open the episode saying hello. My name is Blake. Hello, my name is AJ. We literally just started.
Actually.
No, after 5 minutes of talking about how dumb Prince's symbol name was. Like it. This episode's all kinds of whack. This is Alice in Wonderland's of spiritual successor episodes. It's weird. It's a weird one, but I had fun.
It is a weird one. I had a good time. I hope the listener did. You know what? I promise we'll make a game next time.
We're gonna make a game next time. Until then,
no patch notes this time. We're leaving. Intro nachos in a Monoguchi cheap shop. See you later, suckers. Bye.
Cool games that should not be made.
Oh wait, shit! That's the wrong outro.
Wow, one weekend of you and I hanging out and just like everything's all a fucking
We're
goof,
back to basics. We have to really sit down. I have to pull up the note that I have for all of our outro stuff. Outros Animonoguchi by Cheap Shop by Animonoguchi. Excellent song from an excellent band for an excellent game. I've been one of your hosts, AJ Hart.
And I've been your other host, Blake Ray. Also, side note, we saw Animoguchi live last weekend, and they did play Cheap Shop. If you want to see AJ
incredible.
and I fucking moshing to Cheap Shop, go to our Twitter. Like seriously, like I fucking got a video of it, and I'm so stoked that it wasn't like overmodulated garbage. So
God, that show was so cool.
It was so fucking good. We hope you have a good week, listener. And we'll talk to you soon.
These are cool games
That should not be made.